Thank you, Mayor Hidalgo. And I'll actually ask both of you, Mayor Hidalgo and Mayor Giffey, to join me now on stage. We have the opportunity to conduct a brief conversation, so please return to the stage. I'll hand both of you a microphone. There. Those are really interesting remarks. Thank you, both of them, for talking about cities and the role that they can play. So I'll ask you, first of all, and start with you, Mayor Hidalgo, what can cities achieve that a nation state cannot? What makes cities more powerful in a sense?
The cities are in the right level of democracy because we have directly the connection with the citizens and the people. We can organize alliances in our cities between citizens, private sector, NGOs, politicians, and we can share what we have to do. What are the real problems in the real life of citizens, and I think we are at the right level. But we can act alone. We need, of course, the support and partnerships with the national government. And in Europe, we need the support of European Commission. And it's very interesting today because the European Commission today is in this same view as us about climate change, about inequalities, about defending democracy. And today, Commissioner and European Commission said that she needs to work with the mayors in this level. The institutions in Europe are not ready for that because for the European Union, the partnership is with the national government. But I think with special programs, with many special experiences, we can show that the cities are very, very interesting because without the cities, without the proximity we have with the citizen, we don't organize and build the solutions we need to face all this crisis.
Mayor Giffey, do you agree that it is the proximity to citizens that allows cities to be a bit more nimble, to act perhaps more decisively than nation states?
I mean, I was working as federal minister as well. And when I started as federal minister, the people told me, okay, now you cannot go anymore to the people so closely because it's not possible to do that on the national government. I would say every politician has the task to look at reality, to talk with the people, nevertheless on which level you are. Of course, it is easier to do it from the local level. It is easier for the mayors. They go in the street, they talk with the people, and we cannot give the task to anyone else because we are the last level to solve it. And but I'm really convinced that good policy and good politics start with looking and observing reality and to talk with the people and especially to listen what they have to tell you and then political action. And this is a challenge for all levels of politicians and especially for the mayors. It is crucial to do it, but I would say also from the national government they should do it as well.
Now, one of the issues that you both mentioned in your remarks, climate protection. We know that urban mobility is also incredibly important in Paris and Berlin. You mentioned the 15-minute city, also the transformation that Paris has seen with bicycles, more bike lanes popping up. What are your priorities there, Mayor Hidalgo, to make sure that you can implement in the coming years?
Now in Paris, we have a very big challenge because in 2 years, we will organize the Olympic and Paralympic Games. And I know many times the games are not very popular for ecologist people, and I'm ecologist also. But for me, the Olympic Games are an accelerator to this transformation. Two examples about mobility. About mobility, we have a very big road around the cities, the peripheric. The peripheric is a very old infrastructure, very important, a lot of cars every day. But in Paris, we don't have in this peripheric line for buses, taxis, and clean mobilities in the peripheric. If you see Los Angeles since 30 years is with this infrastructure for help and support this another mobility. And for me, the Olympic Games are an accelerator to organize this new mobility in this very, very important road. And without the Games, I think maybe in 10 years, the future mayor can change that. It's important. Another example, the Seine. After the game, we will swim on the Seine. It's very important because if we have to adapt our cities to the climate change, and the rivers in our cities are very important about the adaptation of the city. And to have a Seine, a river Seine, clean and clean, because the games are the opportunity to organize an event, very important, triathlon yeah. On the Seine. And after the games, we can have a swimming pool in the Seine for the people, and for me, free swimming pools, you know.
Okay, and Mayor Giffey, is that going to be something we'll see here, swimming in the Spree at some point as a part of Berlin mobility?
Yeah, we have also this discussion about the Flussbad and things like that, or the Badeschiff. We have already a Badeship, a swimming ship in the River Spree, you know, but so I'm not so sure. But of course, the quality of the water in the River Spree is very important for us as well, and it has improved during the last years a lot. And also what you mentioned about the ways for the bicycles, this is important. Berlin has 8 times more area than Paris in the inner circle. So we have a lot of questions how to deal with our roads, and we have at the moment we have 2,300 kilometers of bicycling roads already, and we want to build, of course, more. At the moment, we have 60 kilometers additionally under construction. In 2021, we had 40 kilometers additional cycling roads finished, and we will invest in the next years as well. So what is really important is not only the cycling ways, it is the secure cycling ways. So for many people, it is a question, do I take the car or do I take the bicycle? Is it safe for me and my children? And so this safety of the roads is crucial to reach progress in this.
Okay, mobility is definitely a priority. We are running completely out of time, so I'm going to ask for just a very brief answer, because you both mentioned being the first female elected mayors of your city. Does it make a difference how women govern? Just very briefly, if you can.
I mean, yes, I think so. It makes a difference. Yes.
You agree?
Yes, a very big difference. Very big difference.
Thank you very much, both of our mayors. Thank you so much for joining us in conversation. Thank you. You can leave the microphone too. Thank you. I'll just grab the microphone.